शांति। ये अव्यक्ति परिवार में
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 28. Practice solitude and concentration. And today's topic is I, the soul, am bestower of happiness. Thoughts. I, the soul, am embodiment of happiness, am a bestower of happiness. Thoughts are, who can give happiness to all souls? Have I become an embodiment of happiness such that everyone experiences happiness through me? Practice of yoga is, I, a child of the ocean of happiness, am an embodiment of happiness, a soul who is bestower of happiness. Rays of happiness are spreading all around me and all souls are becoming full of this happiness. Avyakt signals are, in order to control your mind, offer your mind and fully surrender it. Then you cannot let any thoughts arise by themselves in your mind. Those who have given their mind to the Father will easily become Manmanabhav. By being Manmanabhav, you will easily be a conqueror of attachment. To surrender your mind means to surrender your base thoughts and your sinful thoughts. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. In life, peace and happiness. These are very, very important. So Baba says, children, have this self-respect that I am an embodiment of happiness. And I'm a soul who gives happiness to everyone. I bestow happiness.
Love and care.
There are two words, love and care. Where there is true love, where everyone cares for each other, cares for that one's feelings and physical comfort, and also takes care of the relationship. And they say the one who is caring and the one who receives care, anyone for that matter, they remain very healthy also. They always have zeal and enthusiasm in their mind also. But so many times it happens that in behavior, there is some feelings come that they don't care, meaning they ignore. So from that, there is a feeling of sorrow. So to everyone feeling of belonging, one should have feeling of belonging. Everyone belongs to Baba. We are one family. For anything, there should not be any difference of opinion for anything. So many times it really feels that it feels the happiness one feels from within. So Baba says, the more happiness you will give, the more you will take your number ahead. One time, Brahma Baba said that there are so many children that are so much cleverer than me. Jagdish child knows so much, he writes so much, and Baba also took a couple of other names as well. And then Baba says, but still my number is ahead. Why? Because I'm number one in giving happiness to everyone. So I always remember this, that see, everyone relates knowledge. We will teach others, we'll make a system. That is also necessary, but everyone should remain happy. It is there in so many souls that if someone comes or any guest comes, so they give like all kind of a facility to that guest. So when the guest gets all the facilities, they're comfortable, they're happy. Internally, if we have taken sorrow for anything, for any matter, and sorrow meaning discontentment, and we shouldn't be discontented because we have all the attainments from Baba. At confluence age, whatever we want, however we want, how much ever service we want to do, there is nothing lacking. The ones who have their attention on their own efforts, they make progress, their capacities, their capabilities increase. And to that extent, they get opportunities as well. It is not just by having a desire, then we have to increase our capabilities also. And I have to remember that wherever I am, service is there, whether through the mind, through words, or through actions. So Baba says, children, sometimes thoughts do come, right? If someone said anything, so there is a feeling about that, or something is not right, so there is a feeling about that. So Baba is saying that, so surrender your mind. So offer your mind and fully surrender it. Then you cannot let any thoughts arise by themselves in your mind. Generally, we think according to our own mind. But Baba says, no, you cannot think what you want to at that time. What is the sign of that? The more thoughts are offered and are surrendered, to that extent, the mind stays with Baba. It is a state of manmanabhav. So to what extent am I manmanabhav? So from that, I can understand how much am I fully surrendered. So being surrendered doesn't mean that I just pack everything and I say, I'm going to the center, I'll stay at the center and I'll stay at Madhuban. Some people think like this. And Baba is saying to surrender, meaning, so to surrender the thoughts that are from the dictates of your own mind. There used to be some time that there was a nature to verify things. If a thought came, so we used to go to Dadi and we used to tell Dadi, I'm having such thoughts, what do you think? And so Dadi would say, sometimes there were different thoughts also, and then we used to say, okay, whatever. So we used to like it because there used to be lightness with that. And some say that, oh, it's not necessary. Why is it necessary? There's no need. We are also yogi. We are also Baba's children. Yes, we are. But everyone's good wishes and blessings are also necessary. And so that is why Baba is saying, those who have given their mind to the Father and will easily become Manmanabhav. And by being Manmanabhav, you will easily be a conqueror of attachment. There's no attachment here and there, but when something happens, then we get to know how much of the attachment is there. In life, we do get exams. And be a conqueror of attachment, it's a very, very, very big subject. When we surrender our minds, so then we won't have any waste thoughts. We won't have any sinful thoughts also. what happens in attachment? There is sorrow.
एक बार एक अच्छा युगल था,
There was one good couple one time, and
युगल बहन
the sister
दीदी मन मोहिनी के पास आई, बोला
came to Didi Mohini, and she said
कहता है, मुझे बहुत
that
दुख होता है,
the brother keeps saying so many things to me, and I feel very sorrow. I feel very unhappy. So Didi only replied with one thing, that it is not that he is causing you sorrow, but it is your attachment. So you pay a little bit of attention and become a conqueror of attachment. So then she practiced, and she came back after a couple of months. She said that now I don't feel anything. Even when he says, I just smile.
क्योंकि उसने मोह पर attention दिया,
Because then she paid attention to
कहते हैं ना, सुख और
attachment.
मोह में क्या फर्क है?
Some say, what is the difference in love and attachment?
सुख में दुख नहीं होगा।
In love, there is no sorrow.
ये अनुभव ब्रह्मा बाबा ने किया,
We have experienced this with Brahma Baba.
गई तब किया,
When Mama left, then we experienced. When Dadi Prakash Mani left, we experienced it at that time.
नहीं थी,
There was no wave of sorrow.
नहीं तो
Otherwise,
ऐसी feeling आती है ना, हमारे माँ
such feelings come that, oh, my parents,
बाप ने जन्म दिया,
the ones who gave us godly birth,
तो बिल्कुल ही एकदम
but totally
एकदम
silence.
ऐसी
The soul
शांत हो जाती है,
becomes so silent after such a news.
कितना भी स्नेह बहुत जरूरी है एक दूसरे के लिए।
Love is very, very important for each other. Very important.
दादी जानकी कहती थी,
Dadi Janki used to say,
स्नेह और समीपता बहुत होनी चाहिए,
in a relationship, there should be love and closeness that should be there. There is a happiness in that.
जब संबंध में
Closeness, when there is a closeness in a relationship, then there is happiness that one experiences.
हम बैठते थे, दादी जानकी
Always we used to sit and together, and Dadi Janki used to say that our relationship should be very, very close.
क्योंकि समीप का संबंध है,
Because only if we have close relationship, the happiness of that is different. Some just stay far and they work according to their own dictates and of their own mind. But when there is that spiritual love, so then there is closeness. And when there is closeness, so then we get to learn a lot from each other. So I really like this title, To Give Happiness, the bestower of happiness. Anything, in little matters also, we receive happiness. But we should not make our nature such that we keep having sorrow. And for that, Baba has said that control your mind. That mind belongs to Baba. Have the stage of Man Mana Bhav. So it will be very good. Om Shanti. I, the soul and embodiment of happiness, am a bestower of happiness. Practice of yoga is I, a child of the ocean of happiness, am an embodiment of happiness, a soul who is a bestower of happiness. Rays of happiness are spreading all around me, and all souls are becoming full of this happiness. Thoughts can be, who can give happiness to all souls? Have I become an embodiment of happiness such that everyone experiences happiness through me? Avyak signals, in order to control your mind, offer your mind and fully surrender it. Then you cannot let any thoughts arise by themselves in your mind. Those who have given their mind to the Father will easily become Manmanabhav. By being Manmanabhav, you will easily be a conqueror of attachment. To surrender your mind means to surrender your base thoughts and your sinful thoughts. Om Shanti.